This 454 engine is pimp status. It is a big block Chevy. Your Ford will never be this pimperific like my Chevy square body pickup truck, a crew cab. Ford stands for found on road dead, as well as driver returns on foot. It's even got an Edelbrock carburetor, 750 CFM, and those are manly carburetors. Holly carburetors, on the other hand, are junk. They're feminine carburetors that are very hard to tune, and they're finicky. So see, I got the manly setup. Hydro boost power brake system. And of course the vacuum tank. Ford stands for fix or repair daily. Chevys will last forever. And yeah, I got a auxiliary battery tray because I might hook up a bunch of accessories, turn this into a camping rig. The A6 air conditioning compressor, that's been in use since 1962, and that's actually the best air conditioner compressor out there compared to the R4, which is a massive piece of junk. Those things self-destruct, but of course GM engineers in the 80s were idiots to come out with that crap. Yeah, it's Chevy because it's all about the bow tie. It's a big man's truck. That's why I got ginormous tires. It's a 3+3 camper special. So it's got the camper special mirrors. Inside I got the bench seat. It's under construction actually. It'll be done shortly. I just got to clean up the mess. Oh yeah, and transmission oil temperature gauge right there. Then the oil pressure gauge. And then the volts. And then the water temp. And the interior is going to be converted to black. That's a 3+3 bench seat. This is way better than your Ford, especially if you have a Powerjoke or a Powerchoke, the 6.0 engines that they use in them Ford Powerjokes. There's a rap song out called Rolling Down the Street of My 6.0, Blowing a Gasket and Needing a Tow. Manual windows, because power windows will malfunction. They'll go down and won't come up, and that's a headache I don't need. Even manual locks, they don't break down. Yeah, I got a lot of parts to put in this truck, like the air conditioning evaporator coil. Put that in this afternoon. All that storage behind the seat. And I gotta clean this. Why don't you Ford guys come over here and clean this for me? Since your Ford's broke down, you can't go nowhere, you might as well just come over here and clean this piece of metal right here and polish it with wax. The interior is going to be black. LMC truck is out of stock on that carpeted door panel insert, but once it gets in stock, I'll get that. And then the lower door panel carpet. And there's dual gas tanks. 6 tires, because this is a manly motor vehicle, not a feminine motor vehicle like the Ford F-150. So I hate to break it to you, but Ford Also stands for failed on race day. Oh, gotta get the drill. I just got done installing an app. Oh, yeah. Gotta get a video of these cab lights. I bet you your Ford is so feminine it don't even have these cab lights. Or the, whatchamacall, the fairing, the wind fairing or sun visor, whatever you want to call that thing. A manly step bumper. And Oklahoma, because it's a low tax state with low cost of living, so I can afford to run these trucks when Biden jack up the price of gas by imposing taxes that are ginormous. Because everybody knows Biden made the gas more expensive. I'm going to do an undercarriage video. And then, yeah, I can hook up an RV with that connector. Whew. Brand new brake lines. Steel lines and rubber hose because the old ones were junk and I just got through bleeding the brakes. This truck stopped better than new. And it's got a Dana 70 rear end. What does your Ford have? A Ford 9-inch rear end that is notorious for self-destructing. As you can see, there's zero rust on here. Because you can't drive a dually in a snowstorm, so they can't drive it in states where they salt the road. That's why it has no rust. And then, yeah, that's a long drive shaft, but that's a two-piece drive shaft going all the way to the front. Dual fuel tanks, one on this side and the other on the driver's side. So that is pimperific right there. I have a master motor vehicle. That doesn't stand for frequently on repair duty. It keeps running and running and running forever, for all of eternity. And since your Ford's broke down, might as well just come over here and fix my exhaust hanger. It broke. You don't have anywhere to go because your Ford won't start, but my Chevy will. And I'll post up another picture in this Ford Group showing my Chevy driving down the highway when I go out again. Those are some very special tail lights that were in use from 1973 to 91. That is Chevy quality. Manly camper mirrors. Let's get under here and show y'all what I got that y'all Ford guys don't have. Ooh. That is a transmission pan, a derail, cooler type. It has tubes to blow cool air through to cool the transmission fluid. This truck is built for towing. See that? Monroe shocks, and then the 454 engine oil pan. And that's all I gotta say for now. So you Ford boys can cry now all you want. My Chevy will be here in 30 years from now, still running. Yeah, Scottsdale 30, that's a 1-ton. That's why the hood ornament has a bow tie on it. Peace out, y'all.